Up next, District 3, Councilmember Jeff Coughlin.
All right. Yeah, let me echo that. Budget document really helps you make sense of the whole process. Couldn't resist the pun. All right, district report. Yeah, let me echo. Thanks so much to the folks who spoke up. I walk by that area almost every day. I've lived real close. I've just talked to a lot of people in that area about what's going on. So yeah, VP Chamberlain, you summed up well. Mayor, thank you. Let's definitely keep talking and looking for solutions. Before the next slide, I forgot to make a slide for the West Sound Film Festival that's going on. And so I wanted to highlight that's going on this weekend down at the Roxy. It's a great event that brings a lot of people to our area. It really highlights Bremerton. So check that out. And now on the next slide, wanted to, especially fellow council members, but really anybody, to highlight Green Drinks, which is a program, if you haven't been, it's really just a collection of community leaders and activists, business owners, just really people who are active in the community. And that's a great way just to come out and talk. One of the caveats is that you're supposed to meet at least 3 people you never met before. And it's called Green Drinks because you're supposed to bring your own cup to the event so that there's no disposable cups and keep it green. So the August 11th one, and this happens every month, but August 11th is at the Turn of Joy. So definitely encourage y'all to check that out. I found them really great for meeting folks and getting ideas on the table. And then next slide. Also wanted to highlight that Music in Annette is still going on. It's been going every Thursday. There's at least several weeks left of it over in Annette, and let's pick this one out for Mikey the Rad Scientist, who is actually kind of a children's science educator through song. And so I think that was a new addition to Music in Annette to have obviously a really family-friendly band. So I wanted to highlight that one. And then finally, I just wanted to mention a great community meeting. Been going to a lot of different neighborhood groups, ever since starting office. And there should be a next slide here. And there's a great group starting up in kind of the Evergreen Park area. So we got together and just set up a tent at the end of the street here. The highlight was this Maine Coon cat on the right that a neighbor owned. It was definitely the star of the show. But it was nice. My neighbors were able to get to meet each other. And then one of the main issues they wanted to highlight to talk about, go to the next and last slide, was Roto Vista Park, which, if you're not familiar with it, is kind of a little hidden gem of a park in the city. So when the next slide loads here, it's right on the waterfront, basically by the Warren Bridge. There we go. So in the Google map photo, the Warren Bridge has like buckled left and right, so ignore that. Doesn't actually need that work yet. But it's right on the edge of the water there, and you kind of get to it at the end of Elizabeth here. And it's nice. There's a bench down there. There's a view of the water. When the tide's low, you can actually take a walking path towards under the bridge, connect to some other areas. And so the residents in that area definitely enjoy it, but they've certainly, had some concerns over the years with some safety down there, some potential drug use. And so they want to use the park more, and they want to kind of have a conversation of how that can happen and just make this area a little more usable. So I wanted to relay that to council and everybody. And I know that Parks has done a lot of work here over the years in conjunction with local volunteers, and we're getting there, but I think there's some more work to go. But it'd be great to see it as another prominent park one day. And that's it for me for my district. Thanks, y'all.
All right, thank you. Next, District 4, Councilmember